Well, good morning again, women of well. Good morning, and thank you for joining us today. I am Anna J., known as the Voice of Serenity, because I empower women 40 plus to release the noise of overwhelm, reawaken inner calm, and step into the power that already resides within them. Before we begin, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to Mrs. Kiana Crump. Mrs. Crump, thank you for believing that ordinary women carry extraordinary wisdom worth sharing. This platform has given so many of us the opportunity to discover our voices, stretch beyond our comfort zones, and become more of the women God created us to be. As the proud recipient of the Well Woman of the Year 2026 award, I count it an incredible honor and privilege to stand before you today. Thank you for your confidence in me. I will always be grateful. Ladies, now take a deep breath and slowly release it. Blow away your worries. Let go of your concerns. Allow your shoulders to soften. Relax your jaw and become fully present for the next few moments as we drink deeply from today's life lesson, the courage to stay whole. I believe that that's something many women quietly long for, yet rarely put into words. The courage to stay whole. Have you ever reached the end of the day and wondered, what did I really accomplish today? Not because you were lazy, not because you wasted time, but because you spent your day answering texts, solving problems, encouraging someone else, running errands, praying for family, managing responsibilities, carrying life. And then the evening arrives and you're exhausted. Just somehow it still feels like there's something more waiting for tomorrow, always something else to be done. I suspect many of us have lived there. For years, I believed that faithfulness meant constantly giving, to keep serving, keep pouring, keep saying yes, to keep carrying. After all, isn't that what strong women do? But somewhere along my journey, God gently began teaching me something different. There is a difference between living faithfully and living depleted. There's a difference between serving from abundance and pouring from an empty cup. Sometimes we become so focused on what we're doing that we slowly lose sight of who we are becoming. That's when we begin to measure ourselves by our accomplishments instead of our identity. We begin to measure ourselves by our productivity instead of peace, by recognition instead of purpose. And before long, we may find ourselves living from an empty place. That place where we become the coffee inside the cup, unable to see beyond the walls surrounding us. Psalms 139:14 reminds us that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. That's right, ladies. You are God's divine design. God established your identity before you ever accomplished anything. Your value has never been attached to a title, not to your career, not to your ministry, not to your income, not even to your influence. Your value comes from the one who created you. Your value comes from the one who created you. Nothing you accomplish can add to that value, and nothing you fail to accomplish can take it away. Nothing you accomplish can add to your value, and nothing you fail to accomplish can take value away from you, women of well. That truth changes everything. One of the greatest lessons I have learned is that there are consequences to continually pouring into others while ignoring your own soul. Eventually, something begins to run dry. Something begins to run dry. Sometimes it's your joy. Sometimes it's your peace. Sometimes it's your creativity. Sometimes it's your physical strength. And sometimes it's your confidence. And before long, you find yourself yearning for just one quiet moment, a moment to pause and simply breathe. The world often applauds women who carry everything. There she is, that superstar. She's a strong woman, always showing up faithful, ride or die. Yeah, the world often applauds women who carry everything. But get this, women of well, God never asked you to carry everything by yourself. He never asked you to carry everything by yourself. Jesus said in Matthew 11:28, "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Notice, he didn't simply offer you sleep. He offered himself. He said, I will give you rest. Because sometimes what your heart needs most is not another vacation, not another shopping trip, okay, ladies? Sometimes what your heart needs most is reconnection. Reconnection with God's presence. Reconnection with your purpose. Reconnection with the woman he created you to be. During a recent time of reflection, I realized something that surprised me. Many of us are incredibly good at protecting everyone else. Oh, yeah, we got that together, ladies. We protect everyone else. We protect our children, our husbands, our friends, our ministries, our businesses. But how often do we intentionally protect our own peace, our own joy, our own emotional well-being, our own relationship with God? How often do we intentionally protect those things? Wholeness does not happen accidentally, ladies. Wholeness requires courage. The courage to say no. The courage to rest without guilt. The courage to ask for prayer. The courage to receive instead of always giving. The courage to stop comparing yourself to someone else's journey. The courage to believe that what God placed inside you is already enough. What God placed in you is already enough. One lesson that continues to shape my own life is this. There's only one energy, and there's only one you. There's only one you. No one else carries your voice, your experiences, your testimony, your compassion, your wisdom, your assignment. Women of well, God was intentional when He created you. He didn't make a mistake. He didn't overlook you. He did not forget to place within you everything you require to fulfill the purpose that's on your life. He placed everything inside you that's required to fulfill your purpose. Sometimes we spend so much energy trying to become someone else. Y'all heard that, right? Sometimes we spend so much energy trying to become someone else that we overlook the beauty of becoming ourselves. It's time to stop overlooking the beauty of becoming yourself, woman of well. The longer I walk with God, the more I understand that success is not simply reaching another goal. Success is remaining whole while walking in God's purpose for your life. Success is keeping your heart tender, keeping your spirit teachable, keeping your joy alive, keeping your peace intact, and keeping your relationship with God first. Because what good is reaching the destination if you lose yourself along the way? Ladies, honor what God has placed inside you. It's powerful. It's yours. What you have, the world is looking for. Honor what God has put inside you. Don't downplay the power that lives within you. Protect your peace. Celebrate your progress. Receive His grace. And remember that every season does not require the same pace. Ripping and a running. Gotta get it done. Slow down, ladies. Slow down. Some seasons are for planting. Some are for growing. Some are for harvesting. Some are for resting. And every season matters. Every season matters. As we close today, I invite you to ask yourself one simple question. What is one thing I can do this week to protect the woman God created me to be? What is one thing I can do this week to protect the woman God created me to be? Perhaps it's spending quiet time with God before checking your phone. Perhaps it's taking a walk. Perhaps it's saying no to one more unnecessary obligation. Perhaps it's forgiving yourself. Perhaps it is finally believing that you do not have to earn the love God already freely gives you. You do not have to earn the love that God has already freely given you. Women of well, saying whole is not weakness. It is wisdom. It is stewardship. It is worship. So this week, my prayer is not simply that you accomplish more. My prayer is that you breathe a little deeper, breathe a little deeper, laugh a little longer, rest without guilt, walk a little lighter, trust God a little more, and discover that protecting the woman he created you to be is one of the holiest acts of stewardship you will ever practice. Protecting the woman he created you to be is one of the holiest acts of stewardship you will ever practice. Because the world may celebrate everything you do, but God, he delights in who you are. Never lose yourself trying to earn what he has already freely given. May each of us have the courage to stay whole so that everything God has placed within us can flourish for his glory. Thank you for allowing me to share my heart with you today. May God richly bless each of you